I've heard a lot of people talking about how they're using AI to help them plan things. So let's ask it to create me a lesson plan. Rather than planning a lesson for me, it's telling me how I could start planning a lesson myself. That's not quite what I wanted. So let's take a closer look at what I could have done differently in the input to get something closer to the desired output. Remember, AI is only as powerful as the prompt powering it. In the next couple of minutes, we'll explore some tips and best practices for you to get the most out of AI by mastering the art of the prompt. So let's start by looking at where I went wrong with my first prompt. Firstly, there was a lack of context. I think we can all be guilty of doing this in real life conversations too, where we've been thinking about something in our own mind and then halfway through the thought, we just start talking and expect the other person to naturally understand what it is we're talking about. In asking Copilot to plan a lesson, it has no context to build from. Who's the lesson for? What is the lesson about? How long does it need to be? By providing limited context and information to go off, I'm not going to get the outcome I was hoping for. It's not always about what you say. It's often about how you say it. When crafting a prompt, it's important to consider demands versus exploration. Once again, just like in human conversation, you will always get more information from a person when asking open-ended questions rather than closed ones. So if we take these things into account, how can we recraft the original prompt for a better result? Let's add some more context and leave a bit more room for exploration so I can get the results that best suit me and help me plan a 30-minute lesson for a group of 15 adults. The lesson is a 30-minute masterclass on ways to use Microsoft PowerPoint for complete beginners. I would like it to be interactive and include an activity. As you can see, the results we get with this prompt are much more in-depth and more in line with what I was hoping for. If you know what your desired output is, that's great. You can ask Copilot specifically for that. If you're not sure, AI can also help you explore the options. Sentences, paragraphs, bullet points, tables, images. AI is capable of a lot of output styles. Even within the category of text, what style, format, structure, length, language, or other variables would be best for your needs. So with this example, I really like the information it's given me, but I would prefer to view it in a timetable. So I can ask it to do that for me. Can you put this information into a timetable? Excellent, it's done that, but I'd still like the notes too. Can you add a section in the section notes into the timetable as well? You'll notice this interaction has been totally conversational too, which is something that I love. If I need any tweaks or adjustments, I don't need to completely reprompt. It's continuing to build on the information that's already available. So we've talked mostly about text prompts and text outputs. But did you know AI can also help you unleash your creativity and bring your wildest dreams to life? Image prompting is its own unique skill. Once again, it's important to be descriptive. Color, style, composition, mood. Tell AI how you intend to use the image and let it try and match the image to your use case. Use references like visual style, eras, popular artists. For example, let's pick an animal, what it's wearing and what it's trying to do, and what kind of art style you'd like. I want you to think of your own and try it out too. I'm going to try a pug wearing a green fluffy jumper, skateboarding in the style of a 90s cartoon. And remember, you can refine, refine, refine. Make the jumper fluffier. Make him do a kickflip. Great artists rarely stop at the first draft. Continue refining your prompt until you've got what you need. Speaking of refining, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Even though you're talking to technology, you'll have the best experience by keeping interaction respectful. When things go wrong, constructive criticism is key. Instead of just pointing out what went wrong, suggest alternative responses, perspectives, or goals to get your conversation on track. Clearly identify where the response fell short and use examples to illustrate your point. Like we talked about in previous videos in this series, it's important to remember AI is an advanced algorithm, not a conscious thinking creature with original thoughts. It only works when given instruction or permission by you. So your inputs impact your outputs. And it's okay to start over. Sometimes an AI interaction can feel like you're repeating yourself and getting nowhere. Start fresh, start over, copy your original prompt and rewrite it in a new conversation. Remove the things that were misunderstood, add clarity and more context, and try again. Hopefully this video has given you some more insight into the art of building AI prompts. To fully master the art of the prompt, be an explorer. Don't be a taskmaster. Consider context and clarity and goal setting to help you achieve your desired outcomes. But remember, you don't have to get it right the first time. You can always ask further questions or make requests in the formatting or tone to make the information you're given best suit you and what you need it for. I really encourage you to take a moment to reflect on how you can apply these AI prompt techniques into your daily tasks. Try it right now and see what difference it can make. Happy exploring!